Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to teach you how to add or subtract fractions with different denominators, and we call those fractions unlike fractions as well. That's just another name. And in this video I'll teach you LCM method. So LCM simply means least common multiple. So we are going to add these two fractions with LCM method. Our first fraction is 7 out of 8 and our second fraction is 4 out of 6. So far we have learned two methods to add or subtract fractions with unlike denominators. Method 1 is 3-arrow method and method 2 is related denominator method. But this one is a third method and it is called LCM method. LCM means least common multiple. In this example, the two denominators as you can see are 8 and 6 and they are not related. So we need to find LCM of these two numbers which are 8 and 6. In order to find LCM or least common multiple, we will list some of the multiples of 8 as well as 6. So multiples of 8 are 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 3 is 24, 8 times 4 is 32, 8 times 5 is 40, 8 times 6 is 48. Similarly, we have written multiples of 6. 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18, 6 times 4 is 24, 6 times 5 is 30, 6 times 6 is 36, 6 times 7 is 42. Clearly, there is a common number which is this. Number 24 is a common multiple of 8 as well as 6 because you can see this number in both the times tables. So this number is a common multiple and there is no other number which is less than 24 and common. So it is least as well. So we call it least common multiple. It has to be the lowest and it has to be a multiple of all the denominators of the fractions that you are trying to add, which in this case are 8 and 6. So after finding LCM, which is 24, we need to change the denominators of both the fractions to LCM we have found, which again is 24. So we can use equivalent fractions method for that. So our first fraction, which was 7 out of 8, will become 21 out of 24. Because when I try to change 8 to 24, because the least common multiple is 24, I need to multiply 8 with 3. But I need to do the same thing with the numerator as well. So my fraction is still the same amount. So I multiplied numerator and denominator with 3. So 7 times 3 is 21 and 8 times 3 is 24, and that's how my first fraction 7 out of 8 is now 21 out of 24. On the next slide, which is this, I have changed my second fraction, which is 4 out of 6, in the same way. Now 6 needs to be 24, so I know that 6 times 4 is 24. So I will multiply both numerator as well as denominator with 4. So 4 times 4 is 16 and 6 times 4 is 24. Now I have changed both the fractions that I have to add. So now both the fractions look like this: 21 out of 24 and 16 out of 24. Now the denominator is the same, so they are now like fractions. They are no longer unlike. The only thing we have to do is add the numerators and write the denominator as it is. So when I add the numerators, 21 plus 16, I get 37, and the common denominator will remain 24. So 37 upon 24 is the final answer. Thank you.